Most of us are very committed to helping others be as effective in what they do as possible, personally and professionally. And yet, the willingness and ability that we have to provide information and insight, feedback often called, is lacking more so than would be ideal. So here's our opportunity to be better in the space of providing people the helpful information that will enable them to be better at and more confident in their ability to succeed. In fact, our effort should be to better support their success. Feedback is instructive in that it is, in fact, backwards looking. Something happened, we comment on it. That's not inappropriate, but it sometimes is not as helpful as what Marshall Goldsmith coined as feedforward, which is waiting for the right time to share certain information so that people have the immediate opportunity to thoughtfully apply what you're going to share with them, which leads us to what you share, which is an area of significant opportunity in my experience. People sometimes, very often in my experience, in fact, reference providing positive and constructive feedback as though they're two different things. All feedback, all feed forward, should be constructive, should be objective, should be fact-based, should be timely. And the timing is something that we've commented on here already. Then what are the types of conversation that we should have? Well, in addition to being constructive, there is reinforcement. That's the stuff that you like, that you value, that you want to see again, that you'd like to make easier, that you might even encourage somebody to help get other people to do. There's developmental, which is the what else, how else, when else, to be even better. And then there's essential feedback, which is the stuff that we think about when we talk about difficult conversations. And parenthetically, one thing that I would remind all of us of in the work context especially, if there is one of those things that's standing in the way of somebody being successful, even if they do things well, but this thing, the way they do it or the fact they don't do it at all is so problematic they can't be successful until that issue is addressed. Is it better to have that conversation and give them the chance to be successful, or cement their fate and put them in a position where, because you didn't share this information, they absolutely fail? And the consequence in the work setting is that they eventually are exited from the organization. So there's an acronym there that you can access, which is C.R.E.D., something that we want to have when we're working with people, anybody really, but certainly people that we care about. We want to be credible, and the way to do that is to be constructive, to focus on reinforcement, make sure we keep getting the stuff we really value, that we help people get even better, we develop them, we support their development, and that when necessary, we share with them straight up, unencumbered by any other information, what they need to know to essentially get out of their own way. And when we do that, everybody wins.